Hey friends, welcome back to Scribble Lab. Today we are going to draw this fox and her babies as requested by Lydia from Colorado. So here you go, Lydia. I think this turned out pretty fun. Let's see if we can find some basic shapes in this drawing. Let's start with the mom's head. I like to call this a football shape. And then at the bottom I just add an extra little curve like that. Her ears are rounded triangles. And that's pretty much the same thing with the babies too. This one is full-on football shape. This one's a football shape with an extra curve. Her chest is a curvy V. Her back leg is an oval. And her tail makes these nice swishy shapes just like that. So grab your pencil and your paper and an eraser and a marker and any colors that you want to use, and let's get started. When you draw with pencil, make sure you draw very lightly because we're going to be erasing a lot. Let's start with that football shape for the mom's head. It's just an arch, and another arch going the opposite way, and then add an extra curve to the bottom. If it doesn't look exactly like this, it's okay. Each animal is going to look unique. Let's get those ears in. About like that. Upside down, rounded V's. Her chest is going to be a curved V, like that. Her back leg is an oval. And her back is going to curve from just under her chin here to the back leg like that. Now her tail is going to curve up and then down, back up. And then from the tip of the tail, you're going to come back down like this, all the way to the back leg. Now we just need to add in her two legs. One right there, just a nice curved line. And I think I'm going to put her other leg right here. We're going to throw her nose in right here, which is just going to be an oval. Now we're going to make the line of her face that separates the white from the rusty orange color. So we're going to start right under her ear there and come down towards her nose. And then come down from the other side just like that. Now, do you see where your line is from your original football shape? That's where you're going to put her eyes, right on that line. Let's start with the baby who is wrapped up in her tail. Now you want to get it close enough that it looks like he's peeking up over her tail. So let's put the start of the football shape right about here, the bottom of the football shape, and then the very bottom is going to cross over her tail a little bit, like that. If it helps you to see what you're doing, you can erase the line of her tail. It's not absolutely necessary at this point, but I'm going to erase it just so you can see what I'm doing better. Okay, we want to get the ears in. Then we're going to get some paws in, which are going to be two ovals, right here and right here on the other opposite sides of the chin. And then a little line that comes up that forms his arms. And we need to get that V shape going down to a nose here. Back up this side and pop those eyes in right on the line of the bottom of the football shape. There's one baby. Okay, the second baby, we're going to have him looking up, so his face shape is going to be a little bit different than the other two. He's just going to have a football shape for a head. And his ears, his nose is going to be a little bit higher on his face because he's looking up. And then we're going to draw the V shape just about like that. His eyes are going to be a little bit higher, closer to that V shape, and his body and tail kind of mesh together. They start right under the ear, round out underneath him, come up over the tail of the mom and down. This end is going to come up to his face, right here. And you can put a little line right here just to show that there's separation from the body and the tail. Okay, now take just a minute and erase the lines that you wouldn't put in your final drawing. For example, if this baby is covering the mom's back leg and tail, we're going to erase the back leg and tail from where the baby is. Because he is not a see-through baby. He is not transparent at all. And then the extra football line that we used as a guide on the mom's face and the first baby's face, we're going to erase that. This is why you need to draw lightly with pencil, otherwise you'll be left with a mess. Do this baby's face. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but just enough that you know where to put your final lines. Looking pretty good. Okay, are we ready to put our final lines in? If you're ready, take your eraser and make sure all of your lines are really light now. If you need to pause the video, go right ahead and do that, but I am going to continue on with my marker. And I'm going to start at the mom's ear. I like to start at the tip of the ear with my marker. Come down to here. The other side. Back to the tip of the ear. Come down like this, and then I do a zigzag line out like that. Gives the impression of some fur in her ear. Then I continue that line all the way down to where her nose is going to be. I'll start with the other ear. Down from the tip, down from the tip, down from the tip again, zigzag lines out, continue down to the nose. I'll draw that nose in. You can do any shape you like. I'm going to do a plain oval, and I'm going to fill it in. You can give her a furry top of her head, or you can just give her a nice rounded head. It's your choice. I'm going to continue the line of her face, down below the nose, and back up. Her eyes are going to be ovals with little circles inside to use as highlights. Everything else gets filled in. Another circle, fill it in. I like to give the mom eyelashes. You don't have to. Okay, now to the hair on her chest. I do little zigzag lines all the way down to this point. Going to draw her legs in. Going to draw her back curve down to the baby's head, and her leg curve down to the baby's tail. And at this point, I'm going to start working on the babies because her tail is behind them and it's easier to place the babies before you put the tail line in. So let's start with the ears of this baby. We just draw it in the same way. Start at the point of the ear and down, point of the ear, zigzag out, curve around to his nose. Other ear, point, 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 zigzag down, curve around to the nose, draw a little nose in there. And on this little guy's head, I like to put scruffies. His eyes are ovals with a highlight in the middle, and everything else gets filled in. He's looking cute. Continue his face. The back of his body all the way to the bottom of his tail to there, and from his chin to his tail, and that little line separating the tail from the body. Second baby, start at the ears, point to the head, point to the head, out, around to the nose. Point of the head, down, scruffies, out, around to the nose. Draw that nose in. Draw the top of her head. Then her chin goes down under her nose. Her eyes are ovals like her mom's, with a highlight in them. Other eye. Her feet are ovals, tucked under her chin there, with a line that connects up to her face. Okay, we need to draw the mama's tail. We're going to start at her back leg, come around to meet with the baby. I stop and pick up my marker and set it back down on the other side of the baby. Then curve the rest of the tail back to the other baby, baby number 2. On this baby on the right, I like to put a little line under his nose, and the mama gets a little smile. This little baby on the right really loves his mama, and we're going to show that by popping in a few hearts. They're going to cross her body. Well, at least one of them is going to cross her body. So we're going to have to erase part of her body. Let's erase that part of her body that crosses the heart. Just like that. Maybe we should give this baby some eyelashes too. And we'll give this baby some blush marks. Now the only thing I see is missing is the zigzags on the tail. Just like that. And zigzags on this little guy's tail. Looks pretty good. Now you can go through and erase all of your pencil lines. All we want on the page is some nice bold marker. We don't want any pencil lines left at all. Now your job is to go through and color them however you'd like. You know what I think would look really good with these guys is some watercolor markers. I'm going to go ahead and color them on my iPad, and I will see you in a second. There you go, you've completed your foxes. If you want to, you can add a background. This is just a simple background with green grass and a blue sky and some twinkle stars. Nothing super special, but I think it adds to it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you to Lydia for the great suggestion. This was perfect. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And please like and subscribe so that you can come back and join us again. See you next time.